Here are my updated custom tactics on FC25. First things first, before I get into my own custom tactics, I just want to say you don't need to do anything crazy this year to get good results on FC25. You see videos and tactics saying use your false back to tuck into this area and then the ball over the top and then the classic 10 steps in here, the left back on attacking wing back with a poacher target forward into the space. It's completely overdoing it. Next thing you know, you're 6-0 down and you're thinking, where did I go wrong? Because my classic 10 didn't occupy this space that this person... No. Just keep it simple, 4-4-2. You know where your attackers are going to be when you're building up. You know where your defenders are going to be when you're defending. It's very, very simple. I just use a standard 4-4-2 flat. I have the build-up style as short passing, the defensive approach unbalanced, and the line height on 50. The roles on the goalkeeper doesn't matter. If they have sweeper keeper for their role or goalkeeper, whichever one the player has, I'm just going to put it on that. The right back we have as fullback defend, and that's the exact same for the left back as well. The two centre backs, if you remember last time, I was sort of bouncing between defender or ball playing defender. I don't know how many months it's been. I don't notice a single difference between either of them. So on the description, it says a modern centre back who is comfortable playing offside as playing the ball, capable of moving forward or wider to support build-up play. For defender, a no-nonsense centre back who excels at the basics of defending, including maintaining the defensive line. I promise you, I don't notice a single difference. So whatever your centre-back has as their plus, technically I could just use one ball-playing centre-back and Van Dijk who has a plus, and then use Sierra as a defender. I haven't tried that yet, but from what I've been using, it's just two ball-playing defenders. For the right midfielder and the left midfielder, I have them as an inside forward for their role and their focus is unbalanced. For this team, I have my right centre midfield on box-to-box. For the left centre mid in this team, I have them as a deep-lying playmaker, but the difference is the role now you can set to build up instead of defend. When you're flicking between build up and defend, you can see with deep line playmaker build up, they do push forward a little bit more where you can compare it to defend, and that green square just ahead of Matuidi there, they don't really tend to get into those areas. But so far, so good with this role that's just been added in. My right striker, of course, Danny Welbeck on the Welbeck to Glory account. I have him on advanced forward and the focus on attack. And last but not least, left striker, we're using Kelly Smith, by the way. 100% recommend, she's unbelievable. But I have her role as a false 9. And it's just sort of to drop deep. I feel like in a 4-4-2, you do miss that cam position, obviously, because it's not there. But then I also want two strikers. So, yeah, it's a bit of sort of a best of both worlds. I'll put the code up on screen so you can screenshot it or input into your Ultimate Team now whenever you're available to test them out. And let me know in the comment section down below if you enjoy the tactics as well. There's one thing I have left to say, though, which I think is actually very important. It's to do with player roles in FC25. When they were released, it was sort of like an uncharted territory. We didn't know what they were going to bring, how important they will be in the game. However, after playing with it, I have to say, I think the roles are very important. So having your players, even in just a plus, is so important. There are exceptions, and Theo Hernandez, it doesn't matter. He could have no chemistry. It doesn't matter. He has to be in the team. Tadioli, we were using Maicon, who did have the plus in fullback. So as I said, Theo Hernandez, excluding him, everybody else was in their position where they'd have a role plus or a role plus. But yeah, that's pretty much it. I keep it simple. 4-4-2, I've used it the whole year. I have tested out other formations, some other tactical variations, and I just keep coming back to the 4-4-2. You can't really go wrong with it. Let me know if you end up testing out these custom tactics and if they help your gameplay, getting you those extra wins on FUT Champs or division rivals. And I'm thinking about doing more tutorials about things in the game, mechanics or build up, even just basic stuff. So if you guys want to see that, let me know in the comment section down below. And of course, drop a like and subscribe if you haven't already. And I'll see you next time. Take care.